Hello Internet, I'm Elliot the Purple Haired Doofus and welcome to Buddy Reads, where I read a small selection of a book and review it for you. Today we are covering issue number 6 of Fables by Bill Willingham. I hope you've read that issue yourself because I do not want to ruin anything for you. This issue takes place exactly where number 5 left off, and normally that really wouldn't be such a surprise, except for this is a new volume. This is volume 2 of Fables. We have Jack showing up for his community service and being a little perturbed because his community service is to mop up and do janitorial services around Fabletown in New York, while Rose's is to go on vacation with Snow. And Jack says, "Why do I have to work with this inbred flycatcher?" And Flycatcher says, "Hey, just be glad that you were only a prince for a few days. The dating pool is very tiny for royals. We all had to marry our relatives." Snow tries to explain that it's not so much a vacation, it is a work trip. They're going to the farm. They're taking Colin, the pig that was staying with Bigby and causing slight ruckus around town in the last volume, back to the farm. And of course, Colin gets in the truck, but he is just whinging and whining the entire way. "Are we there yet? Do I have to go? Come on! I'll be good!" But Snow brings Rose along to try and mend things between the two of them, since the scare of almost losing her. Rose keeps on asking if they are in the farm yet, and Snow is like, "Are you kidding? We've been in the farm for 20 miles now." She's like, "Really? We own all of this land?" And she says, "Yes." The truck that they are in, that they are transporting Colin in, breaks down. And so they pull off to the side, and Snow is looking at the truck, and there's smoke and stuff billowing from the radiator. And she walks into the little wooded area by the road and sees shotgun shells. And she's like, "This isn't good. This isn't right." And she finds a lot of shotgun shells. And she's like, "This is really not right." And she asks Rose to come over and look at it. And Rose looks at it, and she's like, "Well, maybe the ducky people warred against the birdie people. I don't know." And Snow says, "No, you don't understand. There's supposed to be a barrier around the farm area. No non-Fable people are supposed to be able to get in. Where are all these weapons coming from? Because these are definitely non-Fable ways of fighting." They drive into the small little cottage area of the farm, and they find it deserted. When they drive in, I found it really cool that you could see the giant shoe that the old lady lives in. I was like, that's awesome. But they drive in, and it's empty. There's no one there. Colin kind of wakes up, and he's like, "Are we here?" And Rose is like, "Yeah, buddy, we're here." And he's like, "Oh, thank God." And Snow looks around, and she walks into the main farm and sees all of the animals kind of massed in there. Walruses, lions, birds, and they are being led by a pig, which I have to assume is one of the 3 pigs. And he is talking about legal defense, possibly leading these animals on a revolt. Possibly. We then go back into town where Little Boy Blue is opening up the offices, and all of these fables are kind of lined up along the wall talking about broken toilets and broken spells, and when is Snow going to be back to fix all of this? And Little Boy Blue says it'll be a week. I can't really do anything. And they're like, "But you're opening the office." And he says, I'm just gonna finish filing stuff. And they say, "Okay." And they have to leave. And he goes in and he finds the flying monkey that helps him with the filing. And the flying monkey is drunk as a skunk. And he's gotten all of his cohorts drunk as a skunk as well. And Little Boy Blue's like, "Oh, come on." Really? I wanted to get so much work done. Huh. We go back to the farm where Snow is sitting down with the pigs. And they're like, "What's going on? Why are you having this revolt thing? Don't tell me you're one of those people that wants to go back to the Fable lands." And the pigs say, "Of course we are. Here you have us captured. You have us in a jail. It's a huge jail, but it's still a jail." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You human Fables could go wherever you like without being noticed. Us pig and animal Fables, we're stuck here at the farm forever. We don't like that. We want more." And so I was like, "Well, I'll think about that." And her and Rose go back to the bedroom to think about things. And then the 2 pigs that were at the farm confront Colin. And they're like, "Hey, did you do that thing? Did you get that key?" And Colin's like, "I tried. I really tried. Bigby had a short leash on me and I couldn't get away. I couldn't get anything." And then they go to Snow and Rose. Snow says, "Why don't we ever get along anymore?" And Rose says, "Maybe it's because you caught me in bed with your husband." Snow says, "Oh yeah, but I thought that you and I would still be friends." And she says, "No, not really. But, 4 things. 1, shut up. 2, turn off the lights. 3, close the blinds so that I can sleep in tomorrow. And 4, really shut up. And Snow turns off the lights, and she goes to the window to close the curtains. She's like, wait a minute, what the hell is that? And they're looking down. Rose comes over, and they're like, oh my god! And it's a bloody pike right next to their car. And it's bloody because on the end of it is Colin's head. Someone killed Colin and put his head on a pike. And that's how the issue ends. Of course, right now, my inkling goes towards the other 2 pigs did it, because he didn't get the key like he was supposed to. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're all the red herring. I don't know. I just have to read on to find out. And I hope you will read on along with me. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you like this video specifically, go ahead and click that like button. And go ahead and leave a comment letting me know, when was the first time that you ever figured out a mystery before the end? I've been Elliot the Purple Hair Doofus. This has been Buddy Reads, reminding you to watch your pajama radius. And I will see you all in the next issue of Fables by Bill Willingham.